All right. What's going on, Niner fans? I know I've been MIA for a little bit since our last ass whooping that we done put on the Browns. But I told y'all we was gonna beat them. I told y'all a long time ago. So once again, this is your boy Dion, that 49er reporter. Y'all know how I do it. I give it to you straight, no chaser. With that being said, let's get right on into it. So next game up tomorrow is the Los Angeles Rams. Now, throughout the season, we've been getting disrespected. You know, in my last video that I did on all the teams that were undefeated, that was more than enough evidence to show that they're not playing anybody better than we're playing. So we can't help who makes the schedule. We can't help injuries or what happens. So since I last spoke with y'all, man, we done lost a lot. And it's getting a little frustrating, man. But we got to keep rolling. We got to keep the ball rolling. We got to do what we got to do, baby. So, just going to let y'all know, man, for the Los Angeles Rams, out Todd Gurley, out Aqib Talib, out Clay Matthews. Brandon Cooks is still in concussion protocol, so they got Bryce Hager and Taylor Rapp. They got a lot of their people missing, you know what I'm saying? So the only person we really got to technically be worried about as far as DBs are concerned is Marcus Peters and Josh Johnson, the third. Other than that, man, we really don't have any worries about their defense, save for Dante Fowler and Aaron Donald. Now, AD going to take up two blockers in and of himself because he's a big boy and he puts pressure every fucking week. But AD been a little non-existent this year, man, you know. So, I'm going to go over just a little bit with y'all, man. So, the Rams, you know, they're not operating on all cylinders. They beat up on defense, you know what I'm saying? And the offense is going to have to lean more on golf in the passing game. You know, with Gurley being out, that play action is all but taken away. Because now you got basically two rookies, two unknown dudes back there. Now, do we need to be mindful of that? Hell yes, we do. We got to be careful because you can get beat on any given Sunday. We're going to always stay hungry and humble. But at the same time, it makes it a hell of a lot easier when you're facing lesser competition. So, they had 3 straight wins to open the season. And now they got 2 straight losses. So, I see a bit of a trend. So I figure we'll give them their 3rd loss. What y'all think, Niner fans? I think y'all going to agree with me on that one. So, we're going to give them their 3rd loss. You know what I'm saying? They lost a nail-biter to Seattle. That was a 1-point loss, man. That could have went either way. You know what I'm saying? So, be honest with you, they got the number 13 defense in the league. They have the number 5 offense. You know, number 2 passing offense. But they suck at rushing the ball. Which doesn't make a difference because they facing us anyway. We don't allow anybody to rush a goddamn thing. Got number 1 rush defense in the league. Well, number 2 behind the Patriots, but we don't allow that. We don't allow rushing touchdowns. We don't allow nothing. So don't run the ball because that's just stupid. Not against our defense anyway. So, you know, another thing I noticed about Goff, the same kind of thing I noticed about Baker. Here is the biggest caveat right now. So, against Seattle, 1 TD, 1 interception. Carolina, 1 TD, 1 interception. Cleveland, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions. Tampa Bay, the game where everybody was scoring points. 2 TDs, 3 interceptions. Against Seattle, 1 TD, 1 pick. You know what that tells me? He about to throw more picks. See, we basically have to look at it like this. The biggest offensive weapon they have right now is Cooper Kupp. That's what we really got to be worried about. If Brandon Cooks clears concussion protocol and we have to be in a situation where we've got to guard him, then we're going to have to basically, when we see Cooks on the field, we're going to have to put T. Moore in there. And the reason being is because T. Moore has the speed to be able to keep up with Cooks if he gets going. You know, if he gets on that straight line speed, we have to have T. Moore in there to catch him because Ward ain't going to catch him. He's not that fast. And that's the reason why we like Tarvarius more, because of his speed. So, leave it to me. I say when Cooks is in there, you throw T. Moore over the top at safety to make sure don't nobody get beat. But all in all, man, like we firing on all cylinders. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only negative is that George Kittle was listed as questionable because he had a groin injury the other day. Kyle did state that he expects him to play, so hopefully he does because we cannot be down another player, okay? We have Juice out 4 to 6 weeks. McGlinchey out 4 to 6 weeks. Joe Staley's already been gone for 2. Keller Witherspoon's already been gone for 2. And then basically we got to make sure we get through this because Juice is such an integral part of our offense because of what he can do. He is that Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? He can run, he can catch, he can, he can block. So we're probably going to be using Dwelly a little bit more, probably in fullback sets. Hell, on the goal line, they may even use Sheldon Day. We may even see them activate Jeff Wilson Jr. and have him come in and play a little fullback, And it's unexpected with him because if we on that goal line, you already know they're going to get a fullback, they're going to give him that fullback run and boom, he's going to punch that in because Jeff Wilson punches anything in on the goal line. I got to give my respect to Tevin Coleman. He came out and he balled out. He got his first touchdown of the season. The real cheetah, Matt Breida, 22.3 miles a motherfucking hour. I don't care where you at in the league. There ain't nobody in the league faster than Matt Breida. Nobody. Straight line speeds, no. And he did that with pads on, mind you. So if he takes his pads off, I'm pretty sure he's way faster. So, period, point blank, we got to go in here into the Coliseum, and we travel well. We're going to take over the Coliseum. You're going to see more red than any white and blue at all. And we're going to go in there and punch him in the mouth. And Jared Goff's going to have a hell of a time because Nick Bosa and D4 coming off that edge, and then DeForest and Eric coming up that middle. It's not fair. It really isn't. Do I want it to be fair? Hell no, I want it to be fair. But the one thing I can say is if we beat this Rams team, Niner fans, do not get bothered by the fact of the lack of respect. Let's just keep playing great football and keep doing it and showing people that even though there are injuries to main core players on our squad, we're good. Next man up. Mr. Brunskill's got to go and play right tackle, and he's got to do a damn good job at it, and we got to make sure that he, holds up against all these people, against Fowler and everybody coming off that edge. Justin School's been doing a fantastic job. I love what he's done. But long story short, man, we have this road is going to continue to get easier and easier and easier. Now, we play the Rams, and we don't have but we already had our bye. So remember, guys, we're heading deep into the season. So we got to play the Rams, and then we're going to play the Redskins. Now, I know how people feel, like, don't overlook anything. Man, the Redskins is a gimme. It ain't even almost no point in watching that game. You already know we're going to go in there and kick their ass. The Skins suck something so awful that they done fired their coach already. We already knew Jay Gruden was going. That was a given. Stephen A. Smith had reported that a long time ago. I thought that because, he just ain't winning. And if you're a head coach and you're not winning, then at some point you're going to go. So Case Keenum is their starter for this week. So maybe we'll see him next week. Maybe we'll see Dwayne Haskins. If we see Haskins, all we have to do is basically turn on his college tape because that's all we have to go on. We don't really have no information on him as an NFL guy because he hasn't really played. He played, I think, like a couple snaps, but nothing crazy. So to be flat out honest with you guys, we got to go in here tomorrow. We got to get this W. We got to do it in Rams country. And to be honest with you, it's stopping Cooper Kupp. If we stop Cooper Kupp, yes, they have Robert Woods. Yes, they have Brandon Cooks. You know what I'm saying? And I think maybe Higbee's going to be playing. Maybe. But, honestly, Cooper Kupp is Jared Goff's biggest target. He got 505 yards and 4 TDs. So that's basically the situation, guys. We're going to go in. We're going to punch him right in the mouth. And Jared Goff's going to have to rely on his arm. He's not going to be able to rely on, that run game. Todd Gurley's out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give y'all just the whole Rams list as far as their inactives. But I already told you Talib ain't playing. And with Todd Gurley out, like that does not bode well, man. You know what I'm saying? They promoted a dude named John Kelly from their practice squad to the active roster. So it's basically a situation of them being out, man. And that's the whole point. The Rams have, like, the worst luck right now with the injury bug, just as we do. But we all knew something was going wrong with Todd Gurley when we saw how he was non-existent in the fucking Super Bowl. How you get to the Super Bowl, your number one back is not doing shit. And you got a dude you picked up off the street that was sitting on the couch, and you could tell by the way he looked. C.J. Anderson ain't never been no model of fitness by any stretch of the imagination. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, he's just big roly-poly motherfucker. You can barely tackle him because he gonna fall forward because he weigh too much. It's hard to tackle a dude like that. That forward motion get going on a dude that big. Chances of trying to push him backwards is slim to none. But at this point, period, point blank, Niner fans, we gonna go in there. We gonna punch him in the mouth, and we gonna give it to him in every which way. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we are going to win this game. We're gonna go to 5-0. And we ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. It is what it is. Next game up, we'll go to 6-0 because we'll be playing the Redskins of all people, And then basically the next game after that, man, I think we play the Panthers, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So we'll play the Skins. See, our path is like getting easier and easier. To be honest with you, you want to know where I feel like we're gonna have a real test at? Seattle. That's the test. If we can beat Seattle in Seattle, but we faced them in Seattle at the end of the season, when we played them the first time, they were going to play them in our house because stopping Russell is a very hard thing, and their run game is good. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, guys, we beat the Rams, that's 5-0. We beat the Skins, that's 6-0. We beat the Panthers, that's 7-0. We beat the Cards, that's 8-0. And I don't care about anybody else and what all these people say and all these pundits and this, that, and the third. These are still NFL players. These are still NFL rosters. It's not about how good they are. It's not about us making the schedule. It's not our fault. We didn't choose schedule. If we could, we probably would have chose different competition. But at the end of the day, you must respect us for what we've done because we went in and we won. We produced it. We had a 5-turnover game and still won the damn game. At the end, on a pass to somebody who's non-existent, Dante Pettis. The one thing I can say is our offense has to stay grounded. We've got to make sure that we can move the ball and do the things that we've been doing. We already have a great thing going as far as our offensive, our run game. We got the number 1 run game in the league. So we're going to keep running the damn ball. We're going to run it down your throat. And we don't care who you are, how you feel, or what's going on. We're going to keep running it at you and running it at you and running it at you and running it at you. Because Mr. Coleman, Mr. Breida, and Mr. Mostert and Mr. Wilson will be back there. And they'll be saying hello to your linebackers and bye-bye to your DBs and safeties. Because you don't have anybody fast enough to keep up with any of them. Jeff isn't even that fast, but Jeff doesn't need speed. Try to tackle him. He will hurt you. Jeff run like AP back in his day. AP still run like that to an extent, but I'm saying like AP run angry. AP don't avoid. He doesn't avoid hits. He goes right for them. He'd rather hit you than you hit him. So that's how Jeff Wilson run. He run angry. He's a north and south dude. He's not an east and west guy. But that's why we had him in on goal line plays because it's a straight line thing. Jeff sees one place, the end zone. That's where he wants to get. That's where he's going. So we're going to go in there, y'all. Continue to keep with the offense. We may have to rely a little bit more on the pass, because of the injury to Juice. But I still see us putting the fullback, putting Dwelly in a fullback situation, even Torolio in a fullback situation. And we're going to go out there and get this easy W, baby. So we can wind up being 8-0 before we face the fucking Seahawks. And that'd be such a high ride to come in on. And I can tell you this. We go in there, be 8-0, wind up 8-1 if we lose to the Seahawks. And they'll be swearing up and down, we ain't for real. It ain't nothing. You ain't face nobody. Ran. We still on top of the league. We still on top of our division. So explain to me how you so upset and all these people don't want to give us no damn respect. And we out there whooping ass and taking names. You know what I'm saying? Nick Bosa, brother. Baker. I'm telling you, this week he'll Jared. He gonna get him. Look, man. I'm gonna end this video very simple. We gonna win this game. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a blowout, but we gonna win this game handily. At least by 14. Okay? I'm gonna say 35, 14, 35, 21. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. We might blow them out again with all the injuries they got. It don't matter what the score is. As long as the W is there at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Y'all stay Niner faithful. Y'all stay healthy, stay peaceful, stay blessed. Enjoy y'all weekend. And enjoy tomorrow, baby. This is gonna be another night of win.
Peace.